Welcome to all. I'm doing a collective reading and I'm going to do a Celtic cross, something I haven't done in quite a while. And I'm just going to see what message of Spirit is offering us today. I have pulled already a Soul's Journey Oracle card, and we'll look at that later. In fact, I'll put it off to the side now so it doesn't mess up the card. So I've got the Significator, the Nine of Pentacles, crossed by the Judgment card. Our goals, the King of Cups. Our foundation, the Ace of Wands. In the past, the Knight of Pentacles. And in the future, we have, I think it's too many. These cards are getting really unwieldy. For the future, the Three of Swords, the Self, the Environment. Make sure you can see these. Hopes and wishes, and the outcome. Whoa. Not the Star and the Page of Wands. That's what I saw. Okay, so we're going to get started here. And I'm going to first open up the Soul's Journey card, Surrender. I can release my need to control. This is at a moment when we are facing the lunar eclipse in Virgo, coming up in next week, in a few days actually. And we will be experiencing at this moment Mercury going stationary retrograde. So Mercury retrogrades are often talked about in a variety of ways that sometimes raises anxiety in so many of us. However, it is a beautiful moment for, of course, reviewing what we have been thinking about, a few things we may have set into place, and really going back over and adjusting those things as needs be, rethinking some of our strategies which may not seem appropriate, or aligning our unfoldment with our actions and words. This is a time of reclaiming our power. And in order to reclaim our power, reclaim our energy, our place in the world, we have to release the desire to control things in the world and really take ownership of our lives, our realities. So the Nine of Pentacles, one of my favorite cards, is clarified by the Judgment card. This is challenging your ability to be independent right now. Your independence, which feels like a safe, secure place of pride for many of you, the ability to stand on your own 2 feet, to make your own decisions, to ultimately do what is best for you, is being extended. You're being asked to stretch into a place of your calling. This means that being stable, secure, and safe is not enough for some of you. For some of you, that sense of security and stability within must be extended in some way that is in alignment with your calling, your mission, the purpose of your existence, what you were called here to do, the contribution you desire to make. Judgment actually sees a pattern in your life and recognizes that these opportunities have come before. This opportunity to be in true alignment with that contribution to the world, that mission and purpose that you're here for, is available to you now. And what a secure and grounded place you are in. You're in a place where cultivating your garden has allowed you to understand this purpose. The future, the King of Cups, is absolutely beautiful for your aspiration, your goal, compassion, giving compassionately, giving from a place of compassion. And this compassion that you're able to give from is informed by your own vulnerability. This often comes as the result of experiencing a lot of obstacles, difficulties, hardships, but ones that you have gained from and come to the realization that your vulnerability, your weakness, your sensitivity, your softness actually is the supreme gift of love. For many of you, despite the hurt, you would not have changed a thing because you recognize the risk for love. The risks you've taken were worth it, even if it didn't come out the way that you wanted it to. In the foundation, the Ace of Wands, yep, you're all about starting something new, moving in a new direction. You're inspired. And in some ways, for some of you, you may feel as though you are at the end of a productive cycle, or you've come to the conclusion of some professional experience or work. But this is showing you that whatever you've gained, whatever safety and security you've gained, has only prepared you for this new adventure, this new quest, something you're incredibly passionate about. This can even be an opportunity for you to express or articulate your self in a unique way after a time of intense labor, having earned a place, a luxury, a comfort that you can write a book, paint, cultivate your garden, educate your grandchildren, uh, love on community members, support them in new ways. Some for you, some of you, a philanthropic effort is what is moving forward for you, something passionate, something creative. In the past, the Knight of Pentacles indicates to me that you've been contemplating this new direction. In fact, you've been building a vision in your mind's eye as the result of practical effort and work, practical experience you've had in some arena that has given you the skills and the knowledge to formulate a vision that is worthy of your effort, that is worthy of a collective effort, one that you are organizing, planning as we speak, and that you are preparing to move towards one step at a time. In the future, the Three of Swords talks about seeing a pattern in your life, healing a pattern, because identifying a pattern is the first way in which you can heal it. So learning to recognize perhaps an unhealthy habit, a way in which you have chosen, made choices that have not benefited you, that have caused you, in fact, harm, disappointed you, hurt you. And recognizing that pattern, you understand that what is essential is the surrender, is the release, acknowledging that you participated in your own suffering, in giving your love away, and thinking someone else or something else would save you, would give you something that you are clearly able to give to yourself. Perhaps you have been rebuilding, renewing, restructuring, and regrounding your efforts so that you are feeling now worthy, energized, renewed, healed enough to continue on a healing path, which is includes a mix of emotions. This is about knowing the hard work that you've done to get to where you are has just cracked the door open to immense power, immense resources within you that you were unaware of. Doing this work has opened up a feeling of lightness, looking at the truth, looking at who you really are, not who others wanted you to be, is an incredible form of empowerment, but it has required your release, your surrender, your letting go of the sadness, the sorrow, the heartache. You are showing up as the Knight of Swords here, and this is your curiosity, your ability to pursue the truth, to pursue what justice means with the information you have now. You're on a path to find out, to speak up about your truth, to tell the world, to share your knowledge, to challenge your own assumptions about your life, the world, or the way others can work together. This is really empowering because you are welcoming in those conversations and opportunities for dialogue, recognizing that your truth isn't the only truth, that you are no longer insecure about exposing your thoughts and your interest in a way that invites discussion, discourse, engagement, conversation. You may be even leading others in with regard to a new idea, a new project. You may be active in writing or articulating, presenting an idea to others. In the environment, the Ace of Cups, this is a place of safety, of freely expressing your feelings and emotions, knowing that you are safe to do so. This garden that you've cultivated for yourself here, the Nine of Pentacles, provides you with that safety. And I believe you are challenging yourself to take the sense of fullness, wholeness that is beginning to spill out from you through your creative ideas, your imagination, your ability to envision new possibilities for you and others in a way that requires you to articulate it, put it forward, invest in it in a way that confirms and engenders the trust of others in you. It's also a reflection of your trust in the world as you've gained skills around healing, self-healing, and your healing affects your environment. It affects others in a way that is positive. Although it requires a lot of safety and safe space, sacred space, to hear the voice of your intuition, to allow others to be themselves without judgment in the way that you now are experiencing your own ideas and the range of your emotions, including sadness, sorrow, heartache, without the fear of self-judgment, with forgiveness. In your hopes and fears, the Six of Pentacles is beautiful energy. This is about new contracts, new agreements, really stretching yourself out into the world on behalf of others, creating equitable agreements, negotiations, contracts, ways that you are entering into engage exchanges, money, love, relationships, resources that is fair to you and that allows you to claim your desire, to put that desire forward. What do you want? And I think the trust that you're developing in your world, in yourself, is really allowing you to claim your desires in a way that for many of you is new, feels difficult, particularly with a history in which you feel you have often given your heart away, assuming that it would be returned to you. This is coming from a much more reasonable, grounded place where you have a goal, you're able to present it, and then negotiations can begin from there. Of course, understanding that you are willing to compromise and that as things change or move forward, hopefully productively, you can renegotiate those agreements as needed. But this indicates balance, generosity, mediation, the ability to see other points of view and to recognize that others can only give from their strength. The outcome is twofold, the Star and the Page of Wands. This is the only page on the table, so I love this because it shows that you've almost built up the confidence and courage to go after a big dream, to pursue a vision on the path of your North Star. This is you reaching for the stars in a way that perhaps seemed unlikely or impossible to do in the past. You are full of all the enthusiasm, energy, and inspiration necessary. Now that you have grounded yourself, you have empowered your relationships with others through the relationship with yourself. You're not shrinking from the world. You're not hiding from the world. You allow yourself your sacred space to build up your confidence and your resources that you then can invest in a trusted community, in a trusted world. And your pursuit of this vision inspires others. So unwittingly, many of you are finding yourself in the position of leadership, or at least co-creation with others, where you share the same love of a spiritual path or goal or alignment, certainly a vision of a better world. I'm going to finish up this with Oracle card, and I pulled the fire agate, and the key word is creativity. I allow the creativity of my soul to shine through into the world. This is lovely. Thank you so much for this reading. Please like, share, comment if this reading resonated for you, and until next time, namaste.